it's frustrating. And the more I speak about it, it's like the more people, it really is. Yeah. The more I speak about it, the more people feel personally attacked about my opinion. I'm not going out there after people, but I'm merely sharing what I felt growing up and what I still feel to this day. You know, people can come at me with all the degrees they have. Or, you know, I studied this for 10 years, I studied this for 12 years. Well, I've been Aboriginal and black for 27. You know what I mean? I got a degree in that. Yeah, so it's, for me, we talk about multiculturalism. Yeah, there's a lot of people from other countries in this country. That doesn't mean that everyone understands each other.
Yes, well said.
And it's pretty simple. My name's Jamal Idris. I'm Aboriginal, I'm African, I'm Muslim, and I'm Australian.
I'm Bianca. I'm Muslim, Australian, I'm also a boxer, and I'm a fucking legend. The main idea behind the program was informing the wider Australian audience about what it is to be Muslim. And I thought that at the moment that's a really important project, and I think, yeah, so I was motivated by wanting the rest of Australia to see the many layers of what it is to be Muslim in Australia today. My experience of being a woman in itself has been about struggle and equity, and in being from an Islamic background, it's just added a further layer to those same kind of struggles.
My name is Cabot. I'm Australian, I'm Iranian, and I'm a cultural Muslim, and I try to be a good man.
I look at religion through historical context and academic context. I consider myself a Muslim, but I consider myself a cultural Muslim.
Coming from an Islamic background, it can mean so many different things, and it's not what's commonly covered by any platform. So platforms usually cover, either stories about terrible Muslims doing terrible things, or about, good Muslims that are doing great things, but they're practicing and they're conservative and so on and so forth.
My purity is between me and my God, and that is my own personal journey, and I don't let anyone define what that is. And if anything, I believe that makes me stronger to God and doesn't make me better than anyone else, but it's in my actions. It's not in the big slogans that I decide to put on my forehead to be a good Muslim or not.
People can come and say, you're wrong for doing this show, or people can say you're right for doing this show, but at the end of the day, there's no wrong or no right. I'm not actually hurting anyone. You know, it's crazy.
My name is Fahad. I'm Australian, Muslim and gay. When I stepped in the house for the first time, I didn't think, guys, I need to tell you something right off the bat, I'm gay, and set it up from that. And the way that I did come out was by telling people I was gay a few days in. And a lot of them were really surprised. They're like, what? No.
I don't know if any of you have picked up on this yet, but I'm gay.
I must say, there are solutions. Please, this habit is not good. Please leave it. Come back.
At the end of the day, I think religion is largely what people make it. It's not so much what's in the book, because I think a lot of people are very content to pick and choose what they want to believe or how they practice certain things. I think Islam, the broad message of Islam is about emancipation, freedom, equality.
So if you're getting thrown so much imagery called hate Muslims, be scared, be scared, be scared, you can even be a really well-informed person and at the most center of your being be affected by hysteria, because that's what it is, it's hysteria.
I got through to music.
And we all share the same fears and anxieties and the need to be loved and to find connection to people and place. And I really hope that the show can really present that, and it can make people a bit more curious who were maybe uninformed, and hopefully the show will make people more curious and have them ask more questions, because that is the first step to connecting with each other, is that we understand each other.
I think I can make an impact. If I can be myself, and if that person is authentic enough that they resonate with the general public, if I can just change one person's mind, I can look and say, hey, that guy's not that different to me. Yeah, I think that's the best way that you can really do that, right?